Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss our topic number 2, statements. So here are the concepts to be discussed. We're going to know the basic logical statements, and later on, we're going to combine these statements to form compound and biconditional statements. And the last one, we're going to compare statements and see if they are logically equivalent. Let's start with the definition of a statement. So, a statement is a sentence and it can be identified as either true or false. So, any sentence that can be classified as either true or false, that is a statement. So, for example, a triangle has 3 sides, that is a true statement. 5 plus 3 equals 10, that is a mathematical statement, and it is a false statement. So, questions and commands are not statements because they cannot be classified as either true or false. How to negate a statement? So, negation means expressing the opposite. So, if a statement is true, then the negation is false. If the statement is false, then the negation is true. So if we write it, so we use this notation. So this is read as not P. So if P is true, then not P must be false. So you just get the opposite. Examples. So statement P, a triangle has 3 sides. So if you are going to negate that, so a triangle does not have 3 sides. Statement Q, lines L1 and L2 are parallel. So not Q, negation, lines L1 and L2 are not parallel. So we just simply put the word not, okay, para makuha yung negation. So remember, negation must express its complete logical opposite. So what do we mean by that? So consider this statement, Maria is happy. So the correct negation must be Maria is not happy. So we put not, no? Incorrect yung Maria is sad. Why? Because not happy does not always mean sad. Okay? So, to be safe, if you're going to take the negation of a statement, use the word not. Let's look at conditional statements. So, a conditional statement connects two ideas using this form. So, meron tayong if and then part. So, if P, then Q. So, P is the hypothesis and Q is the conclusion. So, this is written as P, then Q in mathematical notation. Example, if a figure is a square, then it has 4 equal sides. So, this is your P, the hypothesis, and this is your Q, your conclusion. Simple as that. If an angle measures 90 degrees, then it is a right angle. This is your P, and this is your Q. So take note, when writing your P and Q, we remove yung if and yung then. Okay? So makikita mo dito sa hypothesis, walang if. Sa conclusion, walang then. Okay? So it should be a statement or a sentence, complete thought. So here, fill out the hypothesis and conclusion. So the hypothesis is 1. So a number is divisible by 2. Conclusion, it is even. So hindi ko sinulat yung if and yung then. Next, converse. So, kung meron kang conditional, meron kang converse. So, converse is formed by switching hypothesis and conclusion of the conditional statement. So, take note, ito yung kanina. So, this is your conditional, P, then Q. So, if you want to get the converse, okay, so you just interchange P and Q. So, this is if Q, then P. Okay? So, here's the original conditional statement. This is your P and this is your Q. So, if isusulat mo yung converse, pagbabaliktarin mo yan. So, ito yung Q mo, ito yung P. Yan. So, napagbaliktad lang. Okay? So, take note. So, the converse may be true or false kahit yung original mo ay true. No? So, hindi ibig sabihin na if the conditional is true, then the converse must also be true. So, pwedeng maging true, pwedeng maging false. So, let's go to the inverse. So, meron na tayong tatlo. Conditional, converse, and inverse. So, for the inverse, you negate both the hypothesis and the conclusion. So, again, this is our original. Okay, so to get the inverse, negate. Okay, so not P and not Q. So, not P, then not Q. Okay? So, example. This is your conditional. This is your P. This is your Q. So, kapag isusulat natin yung inverse, this is your not P and this is your not Q. Contrapositive. So, the contrapositive is formed by switching the hypothesis and conclusion plus negating both statements. So, start pa rin tayo sa original conditional. To get the contrapositive, we switch the hypothesis and conclusion. So, si P punta dun sa conclusion, si Q punta dun sa hypothesis. Then, negate them also. Okay? So, if not Q, then not P. So, example. So, same example sa the previous one. This is your P. So, saan siya pupunta? Doon siya sa conclusion. Okay? So, this is your not P. This is your Q. Pupunta siya sa hypothesis. So, this is not Q. So, summary. So, we have 4 statements, types of statements here. Conditional, converse, inverse, and contrapositive. So, here are their symbolic forms and how they are formed. So, please take note of this because in your quiz, you're going to form conditional, converse, inverse, and contrapositive statements. Also, these are the summary of our examples from the previous one. Let's proceed to compound statements. So, compound meaning you are joining 2 or more statements using connectives. Okay, so ano yung mga common connectives na ginagamit natin? So, you have your and, your or, your not, if, then, and if and only if. So, these are the common connectives used to create compound statements. So, ito yung pag-aaralan natin for this logic part of mathematics. So, you have your conjunction, disjunction, conditional, and biconditional. So, yung conditional, so ito yung kanina. So, ito yung conditional, converse, inverse, contrapositive. No? So, let's look at the other 3. Conjunction, disjunction, and biconditional. So, for conjunction, we use the connective and. No? And ang symbol natin for conjunction, P and Q. Okay? So, take note of this symbol. This is for conjunction. The connective is and. So, for example, You have statement P, and P is true. You have statement Q. Q is also true. So kapag pinagsama mo yan to create a conjunction, so the conjunction will be a triangle has 3 sides and 3 angles. So that is also true, no? So using this table, so we can see here that if both P and Q are true, then the conjunction must be true. If both P and Q are false, then the conjunction is false. If one of them is only true, then the conjunction is false. So ano yung ibig sabihin nito? So the conjunction is only true if both P and Q are true. Okay? So yan lang ibig sabihin nito. Kapag may isang false or both of them are false, then the conjunction is false. Disjunction naman. Disjunction if we use the connective OR. So our symbol is P or Q. Okay? So let's look at this table. So the disjunction is true if both of them are true. The disjunction is also true if at least one of them is true. But if both of them are false, then the disjunction is false. So ibig sabihin nito, at least one statement must be true for the disjunction to be true. Okay? So kahit isa lang sa kanila ang true, the disjunction is true. Conditional naman. So ito yung kanina, if P, then Q. Okay? So let's proceed to this table. So if both of them are true, then the conditional is true. If the hypothesis P is false but the conclusion is true, then true pa rin ang conditional. If both of them are false, then the conditional is true, no? Tsaka lang nagiging false ang conditional if the hypothesis is true, okay, but the conclusion is false. Okay, so anong ibig sabihin yan? Hindi pwede na yung hypothesis mo ay tama pero mali yung conclusion mo. Okay, so common sense yun. So a true premise will not give you a false conclusion. So magiging false ang conditional. And the last one, biconditional statement. So what's the difference of conditional and biconditional? So here, our connective is if and only if. Okay? So a biconditional statement combines the conditional and its converse. So example, so meron tayong conditional statement dito. Kunin mo yung converse. Again, conditional is PQ, converse is QP, no? So if you combine the two, then you will create a biconditional statement. So a biconditional statement, a polygon is a triangle if and only if it has 3 sides. Okay, so yan yung ating connective. So a biconditional statement is true if the truth value of P and Q are the same. So kung pareho silang true, tama or true din yung biconditional. Kung pareho silang false, tama din or true din ang biconditional. Okay, so same truth value for P and Q para maging true yung biconditional. Okay? So you don't need to memorize the tables. So meron tayo ditong summary, no? So looking at this one, conjunction, true only when both P and Q are true. Okay? So yan yung sinabi natin kanina. Disjunction, if at least one of them is true, then the disjunction is true. Conditional, false when P is true and Q is false. Kung tama yung hypothesis pero mali yung conclusion, false yung biconditional. Okay? And biconditional statements are true if P and Q have the same truth value. Kung pareho silang T or pareho silang F, then true yung biconditional. So examples, determine the truth value of the following statements. The Philippines is an archipelago and Davao is its capital city. So this is conjunction, no? Kasi mayroon tayong and dyan. So tignan natin, this is your P. So P is true. Davao is its capital city, that is your Q. This is false. True and false, so false, no? Kasi kung this conjunction, dapat parehong true. Next, water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius under standard conditions, or, so this is disjunction, Earth is the largest planet in our solar system. So let's see. The first statement, this is true. The second statement, Earth is the largest planet, this is false. True or false, at least one statement is true, then disjunction is true. And last one, if 13 is a factor of 156, then 51 is a prime number. So, tignan natin yung hypothesis. Tama ba to? Yes, this is true. 13 is a factor of 156. How about the conclusion? Is 51 a prime number? So, 51 is 3 times 17. So, this is not prime. No? So, therefore, false yung conclusion. So, again, false ang conditional if tama yung hypothesis mo pero mali yung conclusion. So, false ang number 7. Logically equivalent statements. So, how can we say that statements are logically equivalent? Ibig sabihin nun, they should always have the same truth value. So, pareho silang true or pareho silang false. So, if two statements are logically equivalent, then gagamitin natin yung symbol na to, no? So, examples of logically equivalent statements. The conditional and its contrapositive are logically equivalent. Okay? So, kung tama ang conditional, then automatically tama din si contrapositive. If false ang conditional, then automatically false din ang contrapositive. Okay? Why? Because they are logically equivalent. They have the same truth value. Okay? What else are logically equivalent? The converse and its inverse are also logically equivalent. So, kung false ang converse, false din dapat si inverse. Kung true si converse, true din dapat si inverse. Okay? So, those are examples of logically equivalent statements. So, this is the end of this recorded video lesson. So, thank you for listening.